Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Lana Mokosi. If you're new on my channel, thank you so much for being here. Please make sure to subscribe and to click the notification bell to be notified every time I upload new content. If you're old on my channel, thank you so much. I appreciate your presence. Today's video is sparked up by a very sensitive, a recent, very disheartening, very shocking topic. And I'm here to discuss it. I'm here to talk about it. A very impactful topic that has affected a lot of people throughout the whole world. And it was sparked up by the video, by the death of George Floyd being brutally murdered by a police officer.
Black lives have always mattered. We have always been important. We have always meant something. We have always succeeded, regardless. And now is the time. I ain't waiting.
It's a very sensitive topic that I want to touch on very deeply, but very short, and I want to be very short about it. For many years, for over 400 years, white people have had a very disparaging opinion and very disparaging attitude and intent towards black people. White people have been treating us like slaves. White people have treated us less than what we actually do deserve to be treated. They've treated us to be less than what we are as human beings, compared to them. The originality of the hashtag Black Lives Matter comes from the very incident of an innocent life being taken away, being brutally taken away from a black person, right? It all started from when Trayvon Martin, a 17-year-old African-American boy, was brutally murdered, was shot and killed by an officer called George Zimmerman, right? Trayvon Martin just happened to be a very innocent boy that was literally wearing a black hoodie. He was literally just wearing a black hoodie, and that caused so much threat, so much intimidation to this specific officer, which happened to be on duty on the same day. What is so sad and what is so disheartening and very scary to watch, right, is that firstly, this could be your son, right? This could be your brother, this could be your cousin, this could be a very close friend that can get brutally murdered and shot for absolutely no reason. For the reason of just being black, for your skin color. There's been so many aggressive cases of police officers brutally killing black people without even thinking about it. Automatically, they see a black person, they see black skin, and they think about being threatened. They think about, oh, I'm scared. There's something wrong. There's absolutely something wrong. Then they do what? And their first reaction, their first instinct reaction to this, without even thinking about it, is that they shoot to kill. Versus either disarming, shooting to wound, or thinking critically about the situation that they put in themselves in, and also the black person in front of them in. That, you know what, I need to think about the consequences of me actually pulling the trigger. I need to think critically. I need to think very well and carefully about what is being handed or what is in front of me. For one, I've actually heard a lot of people experiencing this where, for example, they are like in a neighborhood, right? Or they're in a street, let me say that. And there's a white person, let's say I'm black, right? I'm a black man, there's a white person, right? Whether it's a white woman or whether it's a white man, they're coming on the opposite direction of the road, right? And they see me, they see that I'm black, right? And they look around. The first thing that they do, also you've also seen this when you enter an elevator as well, where you're a black person and you meet a white person inside the elevator. The first thing that they do is check their surroundings, number one. Number two, another thing is that for white women especially, they just decide, you know what, let me just hold my handbag so close to me. This might be what? This might be a thief. This person might snatch my purse. Exactly that. So for a white person usually, whenever they see a black person across the streets coming in the opposite direction, they decide to change lanes. They feel threatened, they feel scared, they feel intimidated by our black skin. What's so aggravating is that police officers get to decide to be the jury. They decide to be the judge. The immediate killing of us without finding any reason is what brought me here, sitting here today, talking about this very sensitive issue, talking about this issue that really came close to my heart, which really invoked a lot of emotions in me, a lot. It's just the pure image of seeing a white officer's knee literally pressing down on a black person's neck. So calmly, he was so nonchalant about every single thing. He just seemed so calm, as if this is something that he does every single day, as if what he's doing is absolutely so okay with him. It's something that is so normal, something that should actually be done by everybody, is what disgusted me and what is just so revolting, what actually shocked me to the core of my being. Just the image of that, just that pure brutal video of a black man being murdered is what brought me here to talk about the Black Lives Matter. I might be an African and I might not be living in America, but such situations, seeing them purely with my eyes, is something that really comes very close to my heart, because I am black. And I'm going to talk about this. I'm actually going to stand up for it regardless of where I am in my location, because we all need to stand up for what is wrong. Talking about it brings more awareness to it. It brings more conscience to the situations that is actually affecting us globally. Black people have been experiencing this trauma for many years, and so this hashtag has created a community globally. It has created us closer. It has created us to come closer together, to actually acknowledge the stuff that black people go through. Social media has created a platform. It has created a ground for us to share other black people's experiences. It has allowed us to be more aware and to be more visible to other black people's experiences. It has made everything so vivid, so pure for us to see, such as the George Floyd video that we saw last week, Monday, when he was brutally murdered by these police officers. What's so good about our time is that we're able to share, we're able to press record on our cell phones and actually record these police brutalities that are happening, and we're able to actually create more witnesses throughout the whole world. Everybody's able to see what is actually going on, and nothing is no longer a secret. Nothing is no longer hidden. Nothing is no longer going underneath the rug. Imagine how many other black lives have not been recorded on camera and they've been innocently, brutally murdered for no reason by a police officer. Such cases that have not been reported, cases that have just obviously being hidden by the government, cases that are being hidden by the police force, the police department, to actually protect the police officers that actually work there. The world is not just one race. The world is not just made up by one culture. If you want to be great, if you want the world to be a better place, to be a great place, we can't do it separately. We can't do it by ignoring the things that we're seeing in front of our eyes. We can't be ignorant to these things, to these matters of black people's lives being taken away innocently, by being brutally murdered, by being brutally and aggressively abused. We need to stand up proudly for Black Lives Matter. And please make sure to subscribe and leave a comment down below about your opinion about this very important, very sensitive issue that we're facing right now. And thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate your presence. And yeah, please make sure to share this video with your close people. Bye.